Continuing coverage tonight, former HPD narcotics officer Gerald Goines found guilty of 2 counts of felony murder. This is the verdict 5 years after leading the botched Harding Street raid that left a Houston couple dead. We do know community advocates who have been calling for justice spoke with Fox 26 about the verdict. Sherman Desselle bringing us that story live from downtown. Sherman.
Yeah, good evening, Raji. We know the jurors heard about 2 weeks of testimony from the prosecution in court, and ultimately they decided that Gerald Goines was responsible for that deadly raid. One community advocate I spoke with says that he's happy with the results.
We, the jury, found the defendant, Gerald Goines, guilty of felony murder.
Former Houston police officer Gerald Goines prayed with a lowered head as Judge Veronica Nelson read his verdict Wednesday, found guilty of 2 counts of felony murder in the deaths of Dennis Tuttle and Regina Nicholas. The trial centered on a botched drug raid that led to the couple dying from gunshot wounds in their home in 2019. A total of 4 officers, including Goines, were shot. 1 left paralyzed. Goines deceived the judge to obtain a no-knock search warrant by falsely claiming an informant had purchased heroin from the couple's home on Harding Street. The former officer later admitted there was no informant and there was no proper investigation of the home before the raid. The families of the couple have been calling for justice for years. I spoke with Regina's mother in January in Louisiana.
God helps me get through the day. If it wasn't for him, I don't think I could make it. I'm going on 90 years old, and I want this cleared up before I'm gone.
The defense argued it was the couple's actions that led to their deaths, noting that Tuttle fired at the officers upon entry.
We are elated, very happy. You know, nearly 6 years, almost 6 years now.
Community advocate High Buoy's organization was formed out of this botched raid. After years of calling for justice and reform of the department, he thinks this case can set a new standard for police practices.
To tell all the officers, hey, that's not, let's follow the rules here, gentlemen, ladies, just do your job.
So this punishment phase, that resumes tomorrow morning. The verdict comes with a maximum of life in prison. Rashi?
Well, Sherman, you were also able to speak with the former police chief at the time, Art Acevedo. So what was his reaction to this verdict?
Yeah, Acevedo says that he's happy that the system worked and ultimately that justice was served. He recalls what it was like when he called for that thorough investigation years ago, and he gave his statement to Fox 26 tonight. Take a listen.
I went to that scene. I saw things that didn't seem right to me, and as the case progressed, and I ordered that we left no stone unturned. I don't think a reflection of the vast majority of the men and women of the Houston Police Department and law enforcement in general, but the fact that we did not run away from the evidence, of the fact that we left no stone unturned, I think should be of some comfort to the people of Houston.
You remember, Rashi, you were here at the time. The former police chief received a lot of criticism for that botch raid, for the big investigation.